hell I put it at? Oh my God. Bad location. Very bad location. How's it going, Glue Troopers? This is Frankie Day model. Sorry, I've been absent for about the last 3 days. I had a lot of things going on around the house. It's all good. I've been doing a lot of help my son-in-law lay a rug down and everything, and kind of kept me away from the bench. I need old dad's help, so I had to help out a little bit. And okay, today I'm going to do something different. I know I got nothing but time left in my life, you know, a lot of time, a lot of years left on me, and I'll get back to everything when I got started here. I've been pondering last night. I haven't built a ball squid kit in a long time, so I went and chose this one out here. I had this thing since 1978. This model is no stranger to nobody. Probably about 90% of my subscribers probably gotten one of these. He built before. Probably got them in their stash. I'm probably building it as now as I speak. But we're going to go ahead and build this tonight and get the fuselage down on it and move on. I'm not a cryolite glue. I got no credit. The reason why I'm working on this right now is because most of the models I need are in very desperate need for cryolite glue. I want to tell you something. These little glues you buy at the $0 store, they're a chip. I mean, you don't get much out of it. And, I could get a big bottle like that. I just can't get to the hobby shop because I got no license to get up there. And I can rely on my son-in-law or my daughter to get it. And they got things they got to do too, you know, so they don't have time for all my chores. But that's part of my independence. I miss most of life right now since I moved out of my trailer, moved from Ohio. There's a new lifestyle I got to get used to. It's hard for me to get used to this kind of lifestyle, especially when I had all my independence. Now all my independence is taken away now, so I'm actually like a child right now, relying on help. That's not my style. Believe me, it's not. So until further ado, until I get some more cryolite glue, I'll resume back on the build. I got that. I want to get back on that Uland right there. Get the rigging going on that. I need to get the railings done on the USS Iowa. I can't do that because I got no glue. I got my big tug up there, my Army ST tug, Navy Yard tug by Dumas. It too needs cryolite glue. I don't have any. So I got to resort to either plastic right now or balsa wood or paper models. All I got left. And I need to finish up all the stuff. So, like they'll say, I go without until I get some. Today, a fellow bought me a big old box. I think it's David Estrada sent to me. The Amazon kid. He bought me a whole new chair right here. I got a whole new. Let me stand up here. You can't see it while I'm on my keister. Right here's a whole new chair. It cranks up. And I got rid of that window I was sitting on. And this is so much comfortable for me. And I'd like to have a special shout out to Mr. David Estrada. God bless you, sir. And thank you very much for sending me this chair. I'm very honored and very grateful. Oh, thank you, Dingy. Thank you very much. My Walker Bulldog tank will love it, and so will I. And I'll probably make a live stream with me putting those parts on this week. And yeah. Yeah, I sure love that big walking tank. I love all my tanks. Okay, we got Danny on here. We got Missing Model Bruce. Hey, Bruce, how you doing, buddy? I didn't see you on there. You popped up while ago. I wasn't paying attention too much. I was rambling too much. Yeah, so I need to reply on your final review for your Sea Witch. I tell you, you did a wonderful job, my buddy. A wonderful job. She looks very pretty. Even Captain Bully Waterman would approve. And they sent those blocks back to me. I go, what the hell is going on here? I had to go back and get your zip code number all over again. I had to re-put the zip code number. And my son-in-law took it down to the post office and mailed it out. So you should be getting it probably by tomorrow, those blocks, or a day after. So my ear, I'm very sorry, Bruce. Maybe tomorrow, about around 10 o'clock in the morning, we can have a little Zoom call. We can get together tomorrow. Have a cup of coffee, and see what you're building, what's going on. I'll bet you I'm going to get back in that Sea Witch. But right now, I'm at a Cryolite glue. I got no super glue at all. And all these models have got to have super glue for me to be able to go onward, forward. And years ago, I was never dependent on this stuff. I always had other ways of doing it, but the process of getting it done quicker and making it a lot more stronger, that Cryolite glue is about the best you can get. For those just turned in right now, probably want to know what Frankie Day's got on the schedule for tonight's live action stream. I got this balsa wood kit of the Styearman Kadet. As I mentioned about this 6 minutes ago, 90% of my subscribers probably has got this, has built this, has it, is probably even building it right now. It's a good kit, so we're going to build this together tonight. I got the building board over here. I got the Mr. Mulligan on over there too. I was working on the wings today. Got the wings all done. So tomorrow we'll probably have a video of that, me covering the wings of that, or the final reveal part, one of the two. I'll be on this for a while. As to this is going to be a free flight job. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and probably put a gas engine in this thing. I've got an 049 up there next to my USS Saratoga. It's gasoline power. I may pop in this thing or make a rubber power job out of it. Because next year, I want to get some airplanes in the air next year. Get them flying. And no Chuck. No Peppy. We'll get him back with us, guys. Let's get a hold of Peppy right now and have him get on here. Yeah, there we go. I just told Chuck, we're live, buddy. Come and join in. Everybody's wondering where you're at. Okay. First, all I'm going to do is I've had this kit since 1978, 79, somewhere around there. I think the kit cost me what? $12, I think it was. That's what you were about $12 back then. This is a multiple purpose kit. It can be made for display. I'm thinking very seriously about making a display model out of this and just pop an electric engine there, let the pop spin. It's just something different. Yeah, this is a multi-purpose kit. It could be you control it, or you can free flight rubber power, free flight gas engine, or display. It's a good kit. I always loved the Stearman. The Stearman's a very beautiful airplane. Okay, in the beginning process, we're going to go ahead and build a fuselage. on the front of the plan, as you can see, it's the air captain's entirety right there. And the back side is where you build the stuff at. A construction plan. So we always start out with a fuselage. What I'm going to do, get a pair of scissors and I'm going to cut that plan. Ah, here they are. There's a dot line here where you can cut them at. It makes them a lot more easier to handle than to have the whole plan sketched out. Let's make it a little easier for you. Okay. Stick it right here so they won't get in the way. Always use wax paper over your plans. Check your plans. You don't want to keep sucking that camera. I'll tell you one thing I really like about Guillows. I think Stearman get it too. Some of the kits. Well, Guillows, they always give you the full size. If you break a piece, you can make the piece by using the templates to give you the kit right here, which is very good. If you want to build one of these things from scratch, it's all there for you. You just trace out the stuff on there. You got the keelson, trace out the keel, make a whole new keel for it. You can make as much as these you want to. To make this plan last longer, instead of using the original plan that you built a model on, you can take down the Kinkos down there and have or to a copy machine just blow up there like that and make templates out of everything. Okay. In the beginning, we'll start out with a fuselage. And then we'll turn the camera over here and take a look at it as I build this thing. Yeah, you can see what the hell I'm doing right now. Okay. I'm going to lay this wax paper over the drawing to protect it. We're going to have a good night tonight, guys. Got the push pins on them. Ooh, too close. Okay. I'm going to cut all these pieces out. Yeah. Where's the keel at? Okay, right here. These die cuts are pretty good, these kits. The Willows, they somehow they punch out a lot easier. I think what the worst die cut kits are is the Sterling. Their kits are very, very terrible. Okay. 5. He's just punched. He just come out no problem. These die cuts are. Come Okay. Sand down these die cut parts out, get some of that fuzz off it. Because it will interfere with the construction of the model. And one thing about Guillows kits, they're very heavy. Free plate rubber. You have to lighten them up by cutting off lightning holes in them. Well, I say we'll go ahead and make this thing probably a display piece more than anything. We'll see how it goes along. Okay. I got a cork workboard right here. It's like a building, what do you call it? A billboard where you put your, you can hang on a wall, you nail your bills and receipts, stuff like that on there. They make very good building boards. You can buy these Hobby Lobby or Michaels. They're any five or dime store. Even the Family Dollar's got them, I think. They don't cost much, but they're very useful. They work very well on building these models because easy to punch pins through there. I always use Kylight glue. Tight bond. F5 stern post. Okay, we got F5 right here. Got to get the frame on there. Now it's time for put the formers on there. Here's my straight edge. I need this for a straight edge to make sure they're straight. Once I get the formers on here and all glued nice and straight, we're using your metal rule as to check your levels of your bulkheads. And go ahead and put the side string on there and string them up. When it's all done, make a jig and I get fuselage. I got my jig board laying over there. I use that to build my. Let's break that out. Use that as a jig right there to be able to keep my fuselage straight. Undo the starboard side of the fuselage shell. Yes, right over here. What the hell is that? I got my jig right there I could use. Lay my fuselage across there. I could be able to build it on this jig right here. Okay. That dry. Lay over here to my bed. Okay. Oh yeah, dang it. It's Cryolite glue, buddy. It's super glue. It comes in bottles like this or the bigger ones. I just need a bottle, like just something to last me about a good few weeks, But like I say, I just threw that tube away. They don't give you nothing. See, my son-in-law has no idea where you can buy this stuff at. I keep telling them the Hobby Lobby that they sell big old bottles of Cryolite glue. So I need Cryolite glue bad. Without that, I can't. Right now, I got. That's why I'm on here right now is because I'm not super glue. All it is it's like it's Cryolite glue, super glue. It comes in little bottles. It's let me draw a little picture of it. You know how it is, buddy. Wait a minute. Draw a picture of it. I'm a pretty good artist. I can draw pretty good. Okay, let's see here. So if it comes in little bottles like this, and either it has a name on it called Jet or Hobby Shop, it's Cryolite glue. Comes in a bottle about that size, probably a little smaller. A shape like that. I really appreciate this help again, everybody. You guys don't understand. I know you probably do, though, but right now I'm as helpless as a baby right now until I get my independence back, Trying to get my family to help me out like that. And they got their, like Danny says, that everybody's got time for themselves and their jobs and everything else. They don't have time for this old man right here. And that's all I got to live for. Anyway, Dingy, that's what it comes into, buddy. Yeah, exactly, Dingy. You're a bond, buddy. Yeah. Comes a bottle. I think it runs about $5, $6 for a bottle like that. Not much. But those tubes you get, they're a joke. You know, I mean, you can't build models and stuff like that. I opened up that tube, matter of fact, today, and it's all gone already. Well, it's wonderful to have good friends in this world. You know, it really is. All the help I'm getting, I'm very, very deeply honored. Okay, we got who's this B1? We'll go there. This is B2 here. Yeah, the wing got some Legos in there. Yeah, my iPhone here. We got B2, B3 next. B4, use that. These die cut PQs, they come out very well. That comes with what? Two pieces up and bottom. B3, a B4. B6, and B5. Yeah, cut those little. B5. We got B6 coming up. B6 right here. Boy, these parts come out like it's like laser cut. I've had this airplane out for almost 50 years now. Oh, it's amazing. As old as this kid is, and still pristine shape. Ft-17 top. Here, okay. I don't know if I can do this on here right now. I'll probably just start there. I'll get back to the rest of the formers. Okay, starting out with B. Bulkhead 1. Okay. That's bulkhead 1 and bulkhead 2. Measure's good and straight. Straight right there, no doubt. B2. That's good. B3 goes on top, no? Now, dang. That's good. B4 over here. Let me check my. D5. Difficult. Second while I move around with the sets. D5. Excellent set there. D6 coming next. Well, they glue set for a while, and when it sets, I can straighten out the level, the ruler. So it's set now. Okay. Haven't paid attention to the chat board yet. Okay, we got 3 watching, 2 thumbs up. Dang, you're a lifesaver. Thank you, buddy. God bless you. I owe you, man. I owe you. Somehow I'll come through for you. Wait and see. We got Dingy. We got Bruce Cure, the missing modelers from the garage. He's online, and we still got no Chuck yet. God bless you, Dingy. God bless you, sir. Okay, we got B7. Oh, excellent. B7 went out really well. Okay, everything else they're on is straight to this La Giraz. We got B8, B9 coming up. There's B8 right here. Man, I can't believe how good those formers pop out of there. One thing about these Guillows kits, they weren't designed for radio control. But with today's technology, it seems to work, But you got to realize the strength of these things. These things were designed at the time, more or less, rubber power, U control, or display. They weren't designed to supersede their design. If that happens, you have a lot of problems. A lot of reason a lot of guys have problems with Guillows kits because the way the flying characteristics. D8. Okay, we got D9 coming up. dry. Okay, we got B9 coming now, don't we? We got B1 right there. I need that. I check up the deuce one. B9's over here, I imagine. Okay, got B9. Clean out those stinger locations, get them out of there. Okay, we got B9 in there. And they moved about like yay. Okay, who's set pretty good now? Check, see if it's good flush. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, we're gonna B11. That's ready to install. That's a better pocket. Go. Excellent. We got B12 and who's that? B10. Oh, B10 was up there, though. I'm gonna save that B10. They get done a later step. Put that right in there. I can use that when it's all done. Now, we got B12 over here. Get that installed. Now, go ahead and put the side lingerie on there. I'll lock these formers in. And at that, we got stingers to go. Wonderful. Wonderful. Let those dry a little bit. We'll go ahead and put sidewalls draws A7 and A6 together. I'll locate those and glue those in position. Oh, over here looking at me. Okay. That's front. Goes here. This is the back. Okay. I'll go ahead and glue these. Pin them down on top of the plan that's shown. Make sure it's straight. Good. Let that dry. Check squareness on these bulkheads that's placed in there. Bulkhead no matter, get away from it. Not long, straight now. We want to put the side keels on here. It'll straighten them out pretty good. That's good. Okay, take a little break right here. Have a cup of coffee. Now, as a rule of thumb, it's more of a rule. Yeah, a little bit good. Part of the multi-purpose of this kit is they give you these cardstock interior pieces you can use. Now, if you're building a free-flight rubber job, you want to put these in here because they're added weight. Now, an airplane is like a bird. Its worst enemy is weight. They look nice in the airplanes when they're all done. Yes. As a display piece, that's excellent. But as a rubber-powered free flight, don't use these parts because it's added weight. You got to lighten the ship. You got to cut out lightning holes and everything. Because it comes with a lot of vacuum formed plastic, as I'm going to show you right now. Comes with a scale propeller to use. I will use that. I'm thinking about making a electric job out of this. Just put an electric motor in, but a display piece. Because there's so much detail in this thing, you know, you want to, well, it gets done look nice, you know, so now, this up here is not, the earlier kits, they were plywood. This is some kind of cheap vinyl. I will not use this. I highly suggest use plywood. Get yourself a piece of plywood. Make sure it's about a good, if you're going to build a gas powered or electric powered free flight or U-control, these got to be substituted with plywood. I would say 1/8 inch plywood would do good. You pop these parts out and you trace them over your plywood with a coping saw or one of these and cut you out some new wooden parts. Why? Because they're stronger. Although this may be a display piece, I will not use these. I will substitute these with balsa and plywood. Here's a crankcase usually it fits on top of the fuselage. The electric motor will fit inside there. I got a bunch of electric motors back there. That'll fit in the crankcase. Now, if you really want to be a busy beaver and put more authenticity to it, these pilots will give you nothing to write home about. I guarantee you that. I think they're kind of cheesy. You gotta cut them out and glue them together, prime them, and paint them. I might do that on this here, since I'm gonna make a display piece out of it with a load on it. They give you what? One pilot? Oh boy, they really. That's good enough. They give you one pilot again. I'm gonna give you two. Mario, how you doing, dear friend? Very happy on my channel now. Right now, buddy, I'll be working on my Uland right now. If I had some cryolite glue, I don't have any cryolite glue. So Dingy's gonna get me some, you know, he'll send me some tank parts for my hang-along Bulldog Walker tank. And I'll resume back to my Uland. The Uland's way back there. It's come out really nice. And anybody out there who's interested in ship modeling, go to Mario's website, his channel. He does beautiful work. He's working on the Essex, the one that Moby Dick sunk. I want to tell you something. A good sperm whale is about 80. They're 80 feet long. They're almost about the size of a whaling ship at the time. And I'm going to tell you something. You get a territorial bull sperm whale, and whales are very, very highly intelligent animals. They're like an elephant. Their main goal is in life is to eat a lot of squid and produce a lot of babies, a lot of calves. They got a lot of mother whales out there, female whales. They keep fertile all the time and have young, and they see their whales being slaughtered, and they don't like stuff like that. So, and the way of the revenge is that the Essex really was stricken by a sperm whale. I want to tell you something, how powerful these sperm whales are. That sperm whale will come, you hit the side of the ship like a torpedo. When he hits, that thing weighs tons. He busts out your timbers, your planks inside your ship, causes you to take on water, and bam, you hit it again. You're going down. You ain't going up, but you're going down. You're going to sink them. There's another thing they do too. After they hit you, they'll swim around your ship. They'll row like a shark. They don't swim, they row like a shark. They'll keep going faster around the ship, and he'll cause that ship to turn around in a circle and make a whirlpool and go down. You will sink. The Essex, they after almost months and months at sea, there's a lot of cannibalism on the survivors of the Essex that were picked up by clippers or sailing ships and the like. And they found these guys, and these guys were rough as a cob. Nothing but human bones aboard the ship. They eat each other for food. This is a true story. It turned to cannibalism. Melvin Morville, who wrote Moby Dick, he was on that ship, and he said a lot of people that are on that ship that were a result of cannibalism, when they came back to civilization, they made sure they had plenty of food to eat before they ever do that again. A true story. Anyway, go to Mario's webpage right there. You'll see the wonderful work that this man does. We had his Yulin right there. He has the old Billings one. I think the one he dragged out was probably a 70s kit. And I like the 70s kit a lot better than the brand new ones they got. I got the brand new one, the 5003 serial number. Mario has the older one. That's the one I like to get. And it builds so much. Most of the building kits of that nature of construction were more or less designed to be built, not assembled. But it's a good kit. Someday Mario will build it. Thanks, Mario, for joining my live stream tonight, buddy. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Thank you. And stay around as long as you can. Thank you, Mario. God bless you, sir. Guy Shims, he's from Minnesota. Welcome aboard, buddy. We got some new people here tonight. So far, we got 2 watching and 4 thumbs up. We got a pretty good host of friends on my live chat right here. We have Mario, all the way from Germany. He piped in, and he's working as Bob Boss right now. And he's a very happy man in what he does. So he does wonderful work. So be sure to go to his channel, and you'll enjoy what he has. He has a wonderful, wonderful channel. Okay, I'm gonna check the squareness on this thing. Look at the glue brush out. I'll need that to brush glue my side kills once we get installed the formers. Once that side kill is installed, I'll be able to start putting the stringers on this thing. Well, not about type one. It dries up really fast. It does. Side kill dry. If they kill dry, we're doing anything else, guys. Let's set there for a while. We'll be installed in a few minutes. I got a little bit of car glue out of tube here. I can squeeze enough out and apply some on there. Let it dry. Let it dry. Have you guys seen my queen area yet? I built that over 50 years ago. It's sitting in the museum, San Pedro, California. I got it back about a couple of years ago. It was on loan. They wanted to buy it off me for display. But it was superseded by one that's about 10 to 10 feet long model. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Dink. I thought I did. I wasn't too sure. So that side kill dries, I'll be able to put little Jesus up there. Protector of the Queen Mary. I'm working on this too today. This is my Dumas Mr. Mulligan. Benny Howard's famous racing plane. It was a souped up D9. A Howard D9. And I got the wings all done. So they got to be covered. This thing will fly very well. This thing is built to fly. Very beautiful airplane she is. I'll probably be finishing this one up here too on a live stream. This is my Dumas Airmaster Master 3C3. This built this flies too. Be a nice job to get done with it. Boy, this chair is a really nice chair, I tell you. Sure beats that damn thing I've been sitting in. I got that tail on there. Now we'll swing around and get the skeel on here. Over here. Holy smokes. I mess up. former glue. Wasn't following the legend on the thing. Okay. Okay. Oh, where's my... Probably some glue inside this thing. I have a brush on glue the side gills. Make sure it's straight. Good. Good, good. Excellent. Okay. Let it dry. I'll do anything. That's one thing. It's about building these things is you gotta let it dry, especially using this kind of glue. If that had an instant super glue, it'll be done in a snap. Now we gotta wait for it to dry. I got the side keels on it. This formers are locked in, they're good and straight. See that one? I think form number 2 is on. Straight. When it dries, we'll add the stringers across there. That'll lock in the whole fuselage. When it's done, I'll put it on that jig I showed you a while ago. Good little jig I made. It's a good framing jig. Lay your fuselage across here, and you'll be able to flank it across here. Add your formers. Jig's very good to use. Oh, man, this chair is nice. Yeah, you got to have good seating and good lighting when you build your models. You know, I just love building these things, guys. It's the only thing in life, like I says, that I have left is you fellows and my models. Without that, I'll be definitely nursing home material. I guarantee you, that's one place I'll ever be in a nursing home. I got 4 watching and 4 thumbs up. Yeah, thanks, Tangy. I was very good many years ago building these things. It took me about maybe 4 years to build that thing. About that. Well, my wife and I used to have a lot of fights over it. You still building that thing? Yep. I didn't know it takes a long time. It takes a very long time. My dad got a job when he got out of the Navy. He retired from the Navy. My dad was a very good model builder. That's how I learned my stuff from my father. You know, him and I had a very good relationship together, building models and things. You know, and he told me all the stories about models. You know, he worked in Washington D.C. He built those dockside models. One day I questioned my father. I said, "Dad, those big, huge models that they got there, how long will it take a guy to build? It must take a guy a long time to build one of those things. There ain't one guy that's." My father says, "Nope. You got about 6 guys working on it. All at once? Yep. You got the framer. What the framer will do, he'll build the keel, he builds the bulkheads, and he'll plank the ship. His job is done. Then you got your fitting maker. He has all these lathes. They use brass and nickel silver. They turn it on the lathes for plans, and they install them. And when it's done, then you got the fitters to come in. The fitters will come in to add the railings and all the detail parts, and they'll assemble that. Then you got painters will come in. That's how painting the model. Then you got riggers come in. That's how rigging up the model. Then you got your comb and tooth boys coming in. These guys are actually the ones that touch up everything. All these builders that build these models are under supervision of the master modeler himself. He'll walk around with a white cloak on, watching over your shoulder, see if you're doing it right. If you do it wrong, he'll stop you in your tracks. And he knows he can trust you that you know what you're doing. He won't breathe down your neck. He'll go over to the next guy and check him out. If you flub up too many times, they'll fire you. My dad said plenty of times we've seen guys every day lose a job because they did something wrong building models. Because the master modeler himself, he's a perfectionist. He wants to make sure that thing is just like the builder's plans, because you're building that model for the government. For them able to sign a contract for that ship, they have to see the model first. And you present it to them, they look at it, and they'll pond over it, and they'll agree, and they'll buy it. Their lawyers will contact their lawyers, and they'll sign a contract on that model. Also, the build of the real thing. Most of those dockside models are designed by naval architectures. These guys worked for the Navy Department. They built and designed Bevan warships, and they actually were turned over to the modeling department, where they built the dockside model to present to the client, which would be the Navy or the Maritime Commission. Yeah, I'm really amazed with this. But these die cut parts, they punch out very easily, you know. The little Sterling ones, they got most of those die cut machines back in the 50s and 60s were horrible. They crush the wood more than they cut it. And the kind of balsa they use is you get a really soft balsa, don't take much to dent it. That's the worst balsa in the world to use. Quills use a pretty good quality of balsa wood. And they got a die cut machine goes bam, and it wasn't a crushed piece of wood on here. When they crush like that, they're ruined. You might as well just mix that to the part using the plans. That's one thing I like about Guillows. They give you, you can build models off the plans they got. Just go down into a copy machine and copy all your templates and trace them out on balsa wood and cut them out, put them in an envelope. You can make as many things you want. Okay. Check out these stringers. Oh yeah. Boy. This thing is fitting very good. Well, lay down on there. Put L1 on there. That's where your ring root goes. It's not very carefully, but I want to still got look at it. Okay. Another one. It's here. Yeah, wonderful. Wonderful. Look at these here. Let's follow suit. Okay. Pin this one in place. Good, good, good. There. Yeah, 10. Wonderful. Wonderful. I know. Excellent. Oh, pins, where it takes soda. Pin them down. That B10 comes from here. That B10's over here. Yeah, that's where it goes. That's to remove that once you get the stabilizer in there. Yeah, so it goes like that. All right. I can't string there. That thing dries. That'll be tomorrow's task. Okay. Yeah, I can't go any further. I got to solve the landing gear. So if I get that plank to top, I got to solve landing gear. I can finish the string down the bottom and move the frame. Well, Ftee could be moved more anyway. Yeah, see what the time is right now. Yeah, I was thinking about flying it, but part of me says fly it, and the other part says make a display piece, just put electric motor in it, and use that scale propeller they give you. I might just fly it. It'd probably take about 7 loops of rubber to fly this thing. Yeah, I'll probably end up flying it. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff. What I got in here ain't nothing compared to what I've got in my storage. My storage, I got enough models there to make, a lot of stuff in there. I got to get that stuff out of there too. I'm very lonesome for it. I took a lot of my models there, put it in my trailer. I got two 40-foot trailers behind my house. And I can store my models there. So I built a lot of shelves there. So I took a lot of the kits I had out of there. I put in my storage there so I can have room to put a lot of stuff. Now, the ones I'll be finishing up on, I got that C1 Scout, C3 Scout I got to build. I can finish up. It's a Guillows kit. I got my Dumas Mr. Mulligan. I have that done tomorrow. And I got my Curious, also my canoe, St. Canoe. A lot of the models I've got, I need Cryolite glue. I can't finish them out unless I get that super glue. So they're laying there on the ways until I get some super glue, and then I return back on. I have more live action on them, get them things going. Like about this chair here, I can lay myself down and kick back, relax, Oh, check that stringer rate and see how. Yeah. I can probably lay down about 3 more stringers. I can be able to lay down this thing be it. I can't go any further until I get the landing gear installed. I got to form that landing gear too, I bet. Yeah, I got to form that landing gear wire. They got a lot of stuff out here that puts on a lot of weight in this airplane. Part of me says build it, fly it. The other part says just quit making a display piece out of it. If I do anything to it, though, I'll probably make a display piece out of it. Like I say, just pop electric motor inside that crankcase and hook up your impeller and let's spin. That'd be something I could do. I'll tell you, a long time ago, here's a tip for you guys to do too. I learned that from my dad. We used to build those old Cleveland kits. I had a GB and the monocoop one time we built. My dad and I built together one time. And he built a racing, like a racing platform. It covers up. And we put electric motors inside those airplanes. With the prop turning, they spin around the pilot. Oh, I want to show you guys something. It just came to mind right now. Atlantis. They brought up this old lighthouse right here. It comes with a light near the light kit and everything. I think I bought this at the hobby shop. 2 batteries not included. Includes working light. Something different. I want to tell you something. I love Atlantis. They're bringing up a lot of these old kits. That's all there is in the kit right here. In the baggie here. They give you a display piece there where you use your do your. It's a baseboard. Paint your own landscape on there, everything like that. So a lot of you HO train builders out there like stuff like this. So even people are very good at painting figures like that. This thing would be an excellent project to behold. It comes with electronics. You can see the electronics this thing has. I wonder what kind of batteries I think. Probably solar sized batteries, something to call it. There's your mic right there. Oh yeah. Okay, goes right in there. Oh, that probably it. Yeah. It's not very hard to build. It's just something different, I went myself down the hobby shop. I must have bought that about a year or two ago. Now, Ruthie, my wife, she loves lighthouses. And I kind of like them too. Had a romance of the sea. good kit. I haven't built it, but someday I'll probably will. Well, I started bringing back a lot of the old stuff back in the 1950s and 60s, stuff you don't see anymore. I mean, and they're very inexpensive too. I think I paid maybe about $15 this thing, 12, 15 bucks, something like that. Once upon a time, this thing probably ran maybe a couple dollars, probably less than that. Now, I wonder what lighthouse it is. I think it's West Scotty. Let me read the description of the box, what kind of lighthouse this is. It says, snap together kit before features a beautiful lighthouse with working light and clear lens. Includes a seascape, which I showed you. It's good fin gauge train layouts too. It said. So lighthouse will look great with your in scale train layout or display on your shelf. This is a typical lighthouse. I see him up there in California, up there in Ventura. He had a lighthouse up there, same color. They tore it down. But it makes a very good project. A lot of the railroad buffs out there have engaged train sets. It's it for you. Oh. Okay, let's see what time's getting to be right now. 11:30. Yeah, thanks a lot for chipping in, buddy. Good night to you too, sir, and thank you. We'll have another live show tomorrow. I think I put on these bottom stringers right here, and we'll call it a night tonight after get the stringers on here. Okay. That's my glue in here. Two more slingers put in here. That'll be it. Well, that thing's overnight. I'm doing sanding. I gotta install the land gear tomorrow. Excellent. That pops in like that. Okay. One more stringer, but overnight. Yeah, looks good. Let that thing dry. Okay, we got the stringers on here. I got about one. I got three more to put down here at the bottom. I can't do that because I got to put the landing gear mount, form landing gear, have it attached to this fuselage here. Before I go any further, once that's all attached and formed, I go ahead and finish this up. Then I can jig it to my jig and start the other side. And sand the fuselage frames down when I get done. We can work on other stuff like stabilizer, the rudder. A lot of stuff going on. But now I'm going to trim off some of this. There we go. That's good. Wonderful. Let me check here. L3 and L4. Before we conclude right here, I'll make sure parts that we need. L5. Look up there. L3 and L4. There's L3 right here. L4. That'd be there. You'll need L5, L3. Okay, I found the parts I need. Okay, let's find out where this L goes at. L3. We'll get back here. Okay. I can settle those tomorrow. Okay. We'll have to start those tomorrow. The fuselage right. For the night. Yeah, that's the for the stabilizer. Oh, I got you. Yeah, I got it. Alrighty then. Okay, everybody, I'll call it night tonight. We had a good night. We got the I got the spring dry overnight anyway. If I use that cryolite glue, I could have went a lot further than I am tonight, so I got this glue to dry here. When you're dealing with stuff like this, you gotta let it dry. So we did pretty good tonight. We got the half shell all done. But tomorrow, I'm gonna go ahead and add these L parts and fill in with 2-3 more stringers. Then I'm gonna form landing gear, put the landing gear mount in there, and mount the same. I have it all jigged up. At tomorrow's show, we'll go ahead and complete the starboard side of the fuselage and have it like that one that's sat down. Then we'll move on to the stabilizer and the rudder. I can make a decision when I'm gonna do it the same. So let's move onward and do that. Okay, I'd like to thank everybody tuning in tonight, and thank you very much for your wonderful comments and your views and candor. And Diggy, thank you very much, sir, for getting that glue out for me and the parts of my Walker tank. I'm really honored. You know, having a great host of friends on here and our Mali community it doesn't get the world any better than what we have here. We're all in the same styrene, balsa wood, plastic, whatever we build with. We all have the same interests, and that makes a better world for us. Okay, make Mama happy, take care of little ones, stay focused, enjoy your surroundings, and say your prayers. May God bless. Thank you very much. We'll have Thursday night live stream tomorrow on a continuation of the Pt-17 Styearman, and I'll make a final decision what we're doing with this thing. Man, let you know what we're going on as we proceed any further in the construction of this model. Okay, I'm out of here, guys. Thank you very much, and God bless you all. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Stay focused, guys. See you guys. God bless everybody.